the difference between battle rapping on stage and battle rapping back in the day.
Yeah, you already know this is Slick Talk God. I'm rocking out with Marley G. NoCap Nofilter. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about classic battles like that. I'm not coming here to have a classic. If that happens, cool. I'm not coming here to have a classic. I'm coming here to win. I want to win. I don't want a good battle. I don't want it to be close. I want to win.
Alright, we got a special guest on the show, NoCap Nofilter, Goodz Da Animal.
Yeah.
How you feeling, man?
I'm chilling, you know, enjoying this Houston weather out here.
Yeah, man, Houston right here got some bipolar weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, but first and foremost, man, how's it going? Like, you recently just battled one of the hottest battle rappers in the game right now, Cassidy. Man, how you feeling?
I feel good. I always try to come back, you know, and take like the highest opponent I could take, you know what I'm saying, who's cooking at the time to challenge myself, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like the battle went good. It went the way I wanted it to go. So.
What are you hearing from the reviews on it? Like, they got you winning, they got a toss-up, they got Geechee winning?
Yeah, some people, you know, it's half and half. It's always like that. I mean, I heard a lot of people saying I won. I actually won the votes on the caffeine. You know what I'm saying? I won the caffeine votes, and then it goes to URL, the app, and then they kind of vote on there. We like neck and neck, like close, like 1 point off, 2 points off. So that just means it was a good battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you always take like the higher ranked nigga. You ain't lying about that.
Yeah.
Every time you fall back and then just come back and just get the top nigga.
I want whoever cooking, yeah.
Alright, so before we just completely get into battle rap, like, we all know your birthplace is from the birthplace of hip hop. You know, New York, the Bronx, to be exact. You know, tell us how it was coming up and, like, you know, how Goodz became Goodz.
It's crazy because I actually grew up around where hip hop was created. They say Cedric, I think as they say, is where it's created. That's a block in the Bronx. I'm like maybe 5 minutes from Cedric. I actually grew up around it. But it was, I mean, it's the same as any other thing, you know. I was in the hood. I started, I always rapped. I used to play ball first. I used to want to play ball, and I realized I wasn't grown, so that just stopped. But I always played ball and rap. And I guess when I like stopped taking ball a little serious, I started like rapping more. But I've been rapping since I can remember. I think I was like 7 or something like that, 8.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, then how it used to be was, it used to be the older dudes in my building. I used to live in like a big building, and they used to rap. They was nice. So I used to walk. There used to be like a staircase. I used to walk by the staircase, and I used to always hear them in there rapping. And I was young, so I'm like, yo, one day I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna just rap. You know what I'm saying? So I used to go in the house, right. Then one day, one of the dudes that was in the staircase rapping, my man Straw, the old dude, somebody told him I rap, and he came and knocked on my door. And he was like, yo, you rap? I was like, yeah. And he was like, let me hear something. I had rap right there for him. He was like, yo, you nice, I'm gonna bring you in the staircase. And then one day he came and knocked on the door. I guess when all of them was in there, he brought me in the staircase and shit, and had me rapping. And from there, I was just going.
Yeah. So how did you like get into like battle rap, and then like you remember your very first opponent and like how it felt?
My very first opponent in battle rap, like this I don't remember the very first battle I had, but growing up, period. Like, you know, in any hood or where you from, you're gonna battle. I don't care if you wasn't a battle rapper. Everybody started like that, because if you rap and then dude from down the block rap, your peoples might see his peoples, they're gonna talk to you, my man is better than you, my man. And that's how battles start. You don't even gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? So I know that's how mine started. You know what I'm saying? The first time I ever had to go against somebody, or it'd be a friendly cipher where, you know, you want to hear the person, he want to hear you, but then it'll just turn into a battle because it's competition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you feel like he's saying something hot, you're going to want to go harder. So my first joint just happened on the streets, probably just like that. Just maybe my friends talking shit to somebody else's friends, and then they just brought us together, and then we just battled. So I can't remember my first one. Like my very first battle, I can't remember.
Yeah, I always wanted to experience that New York culture of like just hip hop and battle rapping, like right down the block and shit. Cause you know in the South, it ain't really just like that. You know?
Yeah, see, and when you come to New York, we got like literally like corners. You'll see it. It'll be right there on the corner. It'll be a fucking battle.
Right.
Whole crowd crying around the corner. People trying to walk by. It's like, yeah, that's how it is. And then it's blocks is crowded. You go up the block and shit. It might be, you know what I'm saying? So you had to go through mad people just on your block, like on your block battling. So before you even got to anybody else, you didn't battle 10 niggas on your block.
Damn.
New York's so crowded, you know what I'm saying? Is everybody rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, before you even got out, you had to be the best nigga on your block. You know what I'm saying? And the best nigga in that radius. Then you know what I'm saying? Then you start branching out to other places. So before like Smack and even the Lions Den and all that, I already had a name from battling in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Just like battling in the streets. So that's where it started from.
So speaking of your name, how did you get the name Goodz Da Animal?
Well, Goodz, I told the story before. When I was young, I know these little girls used to call me Goody. I don't know why. I don't remember why, but they used to call me Goody. And my name at that time was, I don't know, I forgot what it was. It was something whack though. And my man Reach, he was good. He used to come up with everybody names. Everybody battle name he used to come up with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So not battle name, everybody rap name. So when this is around the time they heard me rap.
Right.
So now the older dudes, I think my man D Borg was signed. At one time, my man Schro was signed to I think D Block or something like that, Rough Rider, something like that. And when they heard me, they wanted to fuck with me. They wanted me to be down with them. So they was like, yo, we gotta give you a name. We gotta give you a name. So they was like, Reach gonna give you a name. No, he good with that. So I think one day he heard the girls calling me Goody, and then he hit me like the next day or something. I was like, Goodz. It's gonna be your name, Goodz. I'm like, I like that. It's fire. It's funny because I went from that, rest in peace, my man Bill Blanco. At a time, I went from Goodz, then it was Street Goodz at a time. My man Bill Blanco put the street on it, and we was running with that. Then it went to Goodz Da Animal when I started battling and all that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So, like, where you get your inspiration from when you come to writing your material?
See, that's why I was having this talk about that. Like, I was just talking to my man on the phone before I got here about, like, I gotta have I can't just come out and battle. You see how these dudes could do it? They be on like every car. I can't do that. I won't have the drive. It gotta be somebody to motivate me, somebody that's cooking, and I feel like, alright, I want him at this time. It's just an urge I get to want to do it. If I don't get that urge, I can't do it because I'm not gonna perform at my best level. You know what I'm saying? So I think the inspiration comes from like the person. Like whoever I'm battling, it comes from them. I gotta see something in them that makes me want to battle them, or maybe they the hottest dude at the time and they start talking shit to me or something like that. Yeah. It comes from that, like, you know what I'm saying.
So like when you get in your bag, like you just in there for until you just get all your rounds down pack, or shit you'll just write and then shit'll just come to you as the weeks go on and then.
Nah, I try to the way I work is once I get in my bag, I'm in it. I kind of get all my material out in like a timely fashion. Because with me, my thing is more, I want to know my rap so good I could pick up from anywhere in the rap. So I practice that. Like, so if the crowd go crazy and niggas be stopping, and then they might lose their train of thought and then they fuck them up. It don't ever fuck me up because I train myself to be able to pick myself. So once I write my raps and I get to where I want it, I'll be having so much time to remember and change shit that I know it in and out. So I'll just start picking up. I'll be like, alright, fuck it, I'm gonna just pick up from close to the end, and I'll just pick up a line from there and keep going. I'll be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just pick up a line like while I'm rehearsing it. If I'm just driving, so I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna just start from the second line in the second round. I could just do it. Once I got it like that, I'm good. I try to get it like that. So now you could scream, you could yell, you could do whatever. You can't throw me off. So even if I stop, I know exactly where I'm at. I can just pick up from there.
You ever change rounds? Like say you got your third and you got your second, but you swap them. Like, oh man, I think my third more better than my second. I need to come in my third right here for my second.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't do that a lot because I have done it, maybe like once. I don't do it a lot because, or I maybe didn't do it. I don't do it at all really, because my raps be so structured to how they supposed to go. Like when I'm working, I'm putting myself on stage in front of the crowd.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know when I'm writing for the first round, I'm writing for the first round. I know some people that like Clips. Clips write his third first.
Yeah. Or
he write his first verse, I think. And no, he write his third first. He write his third round first. I can't do that because I'm writing in structure. So I'm writing first round. All right, this is how I'm gonna come out. I know what they're going crazy for. I know second round. This is how I'm gonna set up for going into the third. Like, so I write like that. So everybody work different, but that's how I work. But I think maybe once I took something and put it there because of something the opponent said. You know what I'm saying? And it catered to whatever round. So it was like my round I had probably was like a rebuttal to what he said. So I took it and put it second or something like that, and it hit harder or something like that. I can't remember what I did that. I gotta think what battle I did that.
Yeah, it's crazy you said that about Clips because you know a lot of people say, "Oh, Clips don't come with 3 rounds." You know, like that's one of his things. That's one of twerk things.
But when he got the crazy third rounds, he be writing them first. Yeah. Like on the 2-on-2s with me and him, both his third rounds was crazy.
Yeah, I
see. You know what I'm saying? But whenever he got a fire third round, he writes it first. You know what, man? The crazy shit is the 2-on-2s. He didn't. He was forced to write those rounds because we can't work together. Clips work different. I work as soon as I'm locked in for the battle. I'm working. Right. Clips work last minute, so it'd be hard for us to do 2-on-2s. We don't take them shit serious. We be working last minute, so it gets to the point where we'll write the first round together, and then the second round I can't find the nigga. I'm like, yo, my nigga, we gotta wait. And wherever he at, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm writing the second round myself. You write the third round yourself, and it'd be like that's why we ain't good as a 2-on-2. So that's how it should be going.
You ever think about another 2-on-2 partner you might want to team up with?
Nah, I'm not into that. I'm not doing no more 2-on-2s. I'm not into them.
I'm personally like 1-on-1s way better.
Yeah, I'm into the 2-on-2s. I don't think I would do it. People think it's easier. It's actually harder because you and your partner gotta be on the same page. You gotta be ready to write at the same time, ready to work at the same time. Like that shit's hard to happen. You know what I'm saying? If somebody not on the same page as you, yeah.
I recently DMX had passed. You know who
RP DMX.
Yeah, for sure. Who a lot of people might not know he was actually like a battle rapper.
Definitely.
You know, I heard he used to battle Jay.
Definitely. Jay wasn't fucking with X at the time.
Oh, nah.
Jay wasn't fucking with X.
Shit, them niggas used to battle for a long time, I heard, too. Like, going for hours. But, like, have you ever met him? And, like, if you did, like, you got any stories you want to share?
It's crazy, yo. X is probably one of the only people, not only, but, like, from up that way that I haven't met. Yeah. And that's bad, because he was, like, around. Yeah. Well, it's like, he was around, like, now. When he was, like, through the roof, he was gone. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because I know Jada my man. Shout out to Jada. Styles my man. Shout out Styles. Like I know all of them. Right. I never met X.
Man, that's crazy.
Bro, I never met X.
I thought for sure you'd have had a wild story.
That's crazy, and that's crazy. It's crazy because I was so close, right there. You know what I'm saying? To in the family, in the circle, and I never met him.
Yeah, well, R.I.P. X, man.
Definitely R.I.P. X.
Alright, so you was the first battle rapper to battle Cassidy on a URL stage. Yeah. Do you think like he will ever get good to be able to dog walk somebody, or you think he just stuck in his ways?
I think he's stuck in his ways. Well, I think he's stuck in his ways because he don't want to listen. I don't think he want to listen to nobody. He got an ego problem with too much pride to actually just listen to somebody and take some pointers. You know what I'm saying? But I liked him better against Hitman.
I ain't watched the battle yet. It came out yesterday. I was thinking about watching it, but I didn't get a chance to.
Listen, I liked him better against Hitman. Like, that battle was close. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to pick a winner, actually.
I was rooting for Hitman. Like, I wanted him to bury him because Hitman was like one of my first favorite battle rappers. Yeah. And he really got me real into battle rap, but I ain't really just like that matchup. I ain't like that matchup.
It didn't make no sense to me when they announced it. To me, I kind of knew it wasn't going to be a great battle because it wasn't nothing there. It's like Hitman didn't really have too much to say to him. Everything he gonna say is what somebody else said.
Yeah.
Because he don't got too much to say to them. It just wasn't a good. You know what I'm saying? Name wise, it was, but towards it being a good battle, I knew it wasn't. It wasn't gonna be just like a good battle to me.
Yeah. And then I seen your interview with Vlad. I think Vlad gave Cass a round over you, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, Vlad must don't watch battle rap.
Nah, you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. He giving him a round because I think he gave him the first. He gave him the first because that was his best round, and it wasn't even a round. That his first 16 bars was decent.
Yeah.
But if you're a battle rapper and you look at it after that. His shit was like, it was drawn out, and it was like, all right, when he gonna stop rapping? But them first 16 bars, 12 bars or something like that was like good, like the swelling go down and the elephant down, all that. They liked it. That was good to people. They liked that.
I guess.
So you get what I'm saying? So
that 05 ass shit, I guess.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But they like that. So in battle rap, that's what they do. They really give 30s. They're gonna say 2-1. Even if you beat a nigga, they're gonna say 2. They're gonna give somebody a round.
And then I think also he bringing in his cult fans, and
Definitely.
people who probably don't really watch battle rap like that. So when he say these certain punchlines that's just generic, they gonna think it's fire.
Exactly. And he has a cult following.
Yes.
Yeah, he got a cult following. So
who you think will win out of? I think he should have battled Conceited. Who you think will win out of that match?
I would have rather saw that because Conceited is a little rusty. He been sitting out.
That's what I was saying.
And he's not in this era of battle rap.
Yeah.
So he don't, so I would rather saw that. But if I had saw, I would go with Conceited.
Oh yeah, I definitely still think Conceited.
I think he'll adapt, yeah.
Yeah.
And Conceited will listen. He'll take some pointers on, you know what I'm saying, he's not that ego based where he's not gonna take pointers on.
Man, after that battle, me and my friend actually argued about that battle with you and Cass. Like we really got into a heated argument about this shit. Mind you, he don't watch battle rap. The nigga don't even know who Twerk is. He don't know who Geechee is.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas like that you can't.
He thought Rum Nitty was a football player.
Those are the dudes that's gonna say Cass won though. You gotta because they fans of him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got that cult following, and it's like, I think like me, I'm an actual battle rap fan. So when y'all be saying these lines and y'all getting them, y'all referencing them from like previous battle or just stuff that
you know what's going on.
Yeah, you know what's going on. You in the loop, you in the mix.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could understand what's going on, but another motherfucker won't get that shit.
And here go the thing. I'm gonna tell you something about Cash though. I'm gonna tell you, I fuck with Cash now just over this. He could make anything look going his way. Like he got booed 2 rounds. It was terrible. But he started talking. He had niggas talking about if you break it down on paper. That's a skill to be able to change niggas' mind. Make a nigga say if you break it down on paper. If you write it down and see what he's saying, I'm telling you, and it's like
he definitely got a skill. Like
he got a skill to make so you can't knock him, man. I just left it alone. All right, man.
Cass could get
yo, bro. Listen, he had a blogger say that. What's this nigga name, man? Nigga weird as shit to me. Piper Boy.
Yeah.
He had him when nigga make to me niggas is weak minded though. Niggas don't think for themselves. But when a nigga could tell you could watch a nigga lose though, he get booed 2 rounds and be sitting there like, what the fuck is he talking about? But when a nigga could tell you if you break it down on paper, the way the words rap or whatever he said, and people start believing that and saying that, bro, they like,
you was like getting personal with him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he was just rapping like shit that he could just put on a mixtape, like just slap it right on the mixtape.
But that's why I said he got better going into the Hitman joint. That nigga said to me, uterus infection. Well, he said pussy. He said some, but this is shit that's like, huh? But a nigga, he said he know how to swindle his way out of this shit.
I seen a face off with him and Hitman. Like Hitman was coming with facts, and this nigga was just changing the narrative the whole time, but he was being a puppet with the strings and Hitman back.
Yeah, he was. He played that shit. See, but that's the thing. That's two big egos going at it.
Yeah.
Hitman wasn't supposed to. He was just supposed to just be calm, but Hitman can't. That's not Hitman. That's Hitman personality. The way how he was. He get amped quick, so it ain't. He was gonna get him like that anyway, yo. But with Cassidy, you just got it in the face. You just got just like my shot. Just laughed. It was funny. Everything he was saying was hilarious to me. When he said Lux and Mook is here, and I'm here. Like all that shit is funny. It's like you supposed to laugh at it. You ain't supposed to get mad at it if a nigga. You know what I'm saying? He can feel how he want. He feel he better than you. He feel he fuck more girls than you. He feel it. Like the nigga feel like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so what's your thoughts on the stigma of the big stage battle rappers can't break into the music industry?
I feel like the stigma of the big stage battle rappers can't be in the music industry. I feel like it's just they don't allow it. You know what I'm saying? They don't allow it. I feel like they scared for that to happen. You know, they just don't allow it. They say that and they keep it like that, so it can look like that.
Yeah.
I think you could take anybody and make them a artist. It takes the right team, the right production, the right A&R, the A&R your project, the right, you know what I'm saying, artists on it, the right melody. It just takes that. You put a team with anybody, a nigga that don't rap. Cardi B wasn't a rapper.
Right.
She didn't rap at all. Just somebody write her shit, but they showed her how to say it, got her the perfect person. Whoever write her, I forgot doing that write her shit. Whoever write her shit is the perfect person. It's fire for her. He write her shit perfect. They write her the right hooks, get her the right beats. They made her into a star. You can do that pretty much with anybody if they got the personality, they got the look. So I don't believe that.
So you think they probably maybe just go ahead on and adapt what the real industry people is doing like club bangers, drill music, stuff like that, or you just stick to what they doing?
I feel you gotta be yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway, no matter what you do, you gotta be yourself. So I mean, and people gotta understand this though. Maybe being in the mainstream ain't for you.
Right.
Like me, like I thought I was gonna make it like rap. Not to say I didn't make it rapping. I became somebody rapping. But I'm talking about being in the industry, making millions of dollars. I thought rap was gonna be my thing because that's my talent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what that did was, what I seen that, it opened up doors for other stuff, like me coming out with a cologne.
Right.
Never thought in a million years I'd do that. You know what I'm saying? That shit was a success. You feel what I'm saying? I just did a movie. With shit like that, I never thought I'd be doing, but a lot of my bread's coming from other places. You know what I'm saying? And not just rap. I'm not making my boatload of money off of rap like I thought it would be. You get what I'm saying? Right. So some stuff could just open the door to other things. You gotta go with it.
I feel you on that. So you speak on people writing people raps. Like, is it real common in the battle rap scene? Like people writing for other people?
Nah, that's not common.
No,
it's not common. My son just came out with quantum physics. QB writing for the two girls. Yeah. Yoshi and.
Well, I could kind of see that for the females, but you know, for like, cause what his name is, the dude from Boston. What his name is? I be forgetting the dude. Lyrical as fuck. We got all the schemes.
Oh, Chiller.
Yeah, Chiller. He just said shit. He write for the big names. Like he wrote for classic rap battles. That's what he said. So it's like
I don't know how true that is. I mean, I'm not saying it ain't. I just don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know what he wrote for, but I could believe that.
Yeah, I feel like that'll be a letdown if like one of my favorite battle rappers was getting shit wrote for him.
And that's what I said. That's the thing though. A nigga don't gotta. When it come to me, right? Nigga don't gotta like me. He don't gotta like what I rap about. He don't got, you know, because I start to understand that everybody can't relate to everybody. A lot of people may not relate to me. Some people may not like me. Some people do. But one thing is, I don't got a team around me. I write all my shit myself. I don't spar with nobody. None of that. So everything you hear from me was me writing myself alone, putting it together. You know what I'm saying?
And then your style just unique like a motherfucker. Like
it's about being yourself. That's what I'm saying. It's just about being yourself. Like if we sitting here talking, and I had people that met me, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, you act like the way you rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had people saying, I'm like, nigga, you thought I was gonna act like somebody else? Like, you know, like.
Yeah, I heard the different personas.
Yeah, but a lot of them it's a lot of niggas that talk, they got a squeaky voice and they go on stage and and you be like, what the fuck, man? You'll talk to nigga in person, he's sitting in the corner with his hand. So, I get that though. That's why I was like, I get it, but you can't be somebody else better than you can be yourself. So
Right.
I just feel like go up there and just be yourself. If they like it, they like it. They don't, they don't. But at least you'll be able to be true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. So over time, do you think battle rap became more friendly because a lot of people actually got cool with each other and kind of like took away from it? And you think it take away from people writing their material from people?
I don't think it take away from it. I think you gotta understand, like I've been in battle rap for like 12, 13 years. I've been here before because I was doing Lions then.
Mm-hmm.
So I was here before Smack even started.
Yeah.
I was at that first meeting they had talking about what they was gonna do. And 12, 13 years with people, we all knew each other for at least 10 years. That's 10 years we all knew each other. So people get cool. But you gotta separate it though. This shit is still a sport.
Right.
It's still a sport. I don't like the teams. I don't really care for teams like, you know, NWX and and I fuck all of them or this team because then you'll lose battles.
Yeah. I was gonna get to that question later.
That's correct. Did K-Shine battle T-Top? Nah, they never battle, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like I always wanted to see K-Shine battle Twerk.
But you never gonna get that. You never gonna get. You know what I'm saying? K-Shine ain't battle Twerk.
He battled him on that online thing when the pandemic.
Oh, not that. That don't count. I ain't
That
talking
shit
about
don't count. But he battled him in a 2-on-2, but that shit don't count.
That's what I'm saying. That don't count to me neither. So these are battles you might not never go on for that you might not never get because of that.
That's why.
So that's why I don't really care for the team thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand it, but
There's a lot of niggas I was like, damn, I want to see him battle him, but they in the same clip.
yeah.
Yeah, man, I was gonna get to that question. It's crazy how you mentioned that. Alright, so you known a battle with liquor in your hand while rapping, and then it's like, what did that even come from? Like, and does it hinder you late in a battle? Like,
Nah. that should make me. That shit brings my personality out even more.
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
I know it had you loosened up even more, but like I was
Yeah.
wondering if it fuck with your memory or.
nah, you don't. I mean, I never choke. You know.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. I ain't never choke. I ain't never stumble. I ain't never do.
So where did it come from?
Just back in the day, when I was young, I used to drink a lot. That was the thing. We used to go to the block on the weekends. You know, buy a bottle or a gallon, be all drinking. We always used to start rapping. So I always was drinking. I used to rap with the drink in my hand, and it just became a thing. It was just natural. So it trendset into when I finally battled on camera, which was actually my first battle, I was against Ice was my first battle on camera.
Yeah.
It wasn't K-Shine. But then when I went to battle K-Shine, I had the little personal battle with Henny. Went there, I was just drinking that, chilling. And then I had the battle. I still had some. I was just drinking it while I was rapping. And it's just natural to me.
Yeah.
It's natural to me. So this comes from that, just doing it. And just doing it. Getting on the block, just rapping with a couple of mine.
Yeah. Alright, so speaking of people like, choking and shit, like, you think it's a good idea for battlers to get their pay doc for like consistently choking?
Yeah.
How much you think it should be? Like, what percentage?
I don't know. They should get docked. Because, listen, you sign a contract, right? You sign a contract, so. And I think ARP do his shit like that. He got a lot of stipulation and shit. If you choke, you lose this. You gotta do, But if you sign a contract to work, to fulfill your job, whatever they ask you to do, having 3 rounds and going up there and putting on the best performance you possibly could is one of your jobs. So I feel like, it's the same thing with me. If I go up there and I choke or I forget something, something like that, and I can't get it back, then I should be docked. I feel like anybody should be docked.
Alright, so how you think they really should go about docking the pay?
Well, I think like with the docking, I think it should be in the contracts. It should be in the contracts. So I don't know a percentage. That's something I have to figure out, but it should be in the contracts. And I feel like it should be a time limit. If you can't get it back in this time, You get what I'm saying? If you get it back, then I feel like, you know, you should be good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you can't, or even if you lose it, they should take a little bit out. But if you can't get it back in this time, this is how much to come out. Or something like that, because it'll put the pressure on people and make them really start preparing. But I think what'll make it fun is if they put besides what we get paid, if they put a cash prize there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And do it like that. Like, I think judge battles should be dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you get an extra 5,000 if, you know, you get through your round clear, or you win the battle. Maybe they do a poll and you win, you get an extra 5,000 or something like that.
All right, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So like, damn near commission.
Right.
Commission. Yeah, cause Twerk, this nigga always be letting me down because he one of my favorite, and this nigga just and I get tired of saying, man, Twerk will win if he come with 3 rounds.
But yeah, you can't, and that's not a. We can't make excuses for people. It can't be an if. We gotta see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Twerk is an incredible talent. I don't know. And he just did it again in the tournament.
I heard the girl was even mad.
Yeah. So I don't get it. I'm not mad. My opponent could fucking pass out on me. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I'll come there to win the battle. I don't come there to. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about classic battles and all that. I'm not coming there to have a classic. If that happens, cool. Yeah. I'm not coming there to have a classic. I'm coming there to win. I want to win. I don't want a good battle. I don't want it to be close. I want to win.
Right.
If it happens to go like that, then that's cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of people should take on that mentality.
Yeah.
All right, I seen your interview with DC, Young Fly, and him amongst others would like Smack to go back to just, you know, dropping the battles on YouTube instead of, you know, being on caffeine. What you think about the era we in now with the caffeine and how? Cause they sitting on a lot of battles right now that they could have been dropped on YouTube, and it's like I'm really missing out on a lot of battles right now.
But you gotta look at it both ways.
Yeah.
I mean, as fans, of course, that's how we gonna look at it. But this shit is a business now, and you're not looking at it like through this whole Corona thing, they were still able to give fans battles.
Right.
They found the way to do it. Caffeine was a big part of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what going to they got to pay for these locations and these little warehouses where they throwing them and all that just so they can have the battle. They doing COVID tests. They got to pay for that just so they can give the fans the battles. We don't look at that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From behind the scenes. So everything evolves. And this is just what battle rap is now. You know what I'm saying? Now, when stuff open back up and they go back to the big stages, I don't know how it's going to go. Because I remember Caffeine, they tried the big stage joint and it didn't work, but this is when they first started. Yeah. So they got to do it a couple of times. So I think now they got it together a little more. They know what they're doing, where they do it is going to be good. But this is just where battle rap is at now. Everything evolved. You know what I'm saying?
So you think RBE could possibly like take over since they still sticking to the regular format on YouTube?
Nah, I think URL is the biggest league. Right. This period. It ain't nobody gonna take that. I think RBE is the second biggest league. Though. Right. For sure. He came a long way. I remember when ARP first started. You know what I'm saying? And for him to be the second biggest league is fucking incredible. Yeah. And he wasn't even in it as much years as these other people, but he just put the work in. Yeah. And that's hard to do. Yeah, it's hard to get a league to run and be successful. Very hard. People tell me, "Goodz, why you don't start a league?" Hell no, I want that headache. I could put me against whoever else. That doesn't mean it's gonna. Everything goes into play when it comes to battles. The battle, not the opponent, not the people. You can put two big battle rappers together, and that don't mean it's people gonna want to see it. Right. You know, so the battle has to make sense. So the battle makes sense. And the league plays a part too. If you're on a big league, all that plays a part. If you try to do something yourself, you'll see the difference in it. You're going to get that much of a response because the league has a following also. Besides you and whoever you're battling. So all that should play a part.
Yeah. Alright, so like, do you think the pandemic, like, you think it made people really work on their pen? And you think it really just limited some guys, like,
I feel like if you're a rapper, you can adapt, period. So, if you couldn't adapt, then you wasn't supposed to be here anyway. It's like, going into a smaller room is more like rapping.
Mm-hmm.
So you do gotta work on your pen. You gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Where a stage is performance plays a big part
Right.
in delivery and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I saw the difference going in there battling Geechee.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole different room than doing that. But me going in the room, I just said, I had people, every time I go into a battle, like I feel like, it's people that count me out. They say I can't do this, so I'm not going to be able to do this, or I want to see how Goodz do this, I don't think he's going to be able to do it. So they were saying me going in there, Goodz need a crowd. Like you know what I'm saying? He can't go on the smoke. And to me, I'm a better rapper than a battle rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Just a rapper. Like I put up like a cipher, you do that. I'm a better rapper than a battle rapper. For me to just go in the room, I'm thinking in my head when they saying it like, I'm just going in the room to rap. Do you know how easy it is for me to just go in the room? I'm just rapping to one problem. I gotta worry about a crowd or people saying or getting them involved. I could just rap to this person.
Right.
So, but it is, I see the difference in it though from being on crowd and doing that. Both of them got their advantages, both of them got their disadvantages. Like, you just gotta adapt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So like when you went into the little small room and the reactions get way lower versus being on a big stage, like
Right.
it don't really phase you at all, or
Nah,
you really turn up when you hit that reaction from that
yeah,
big
of course.
stage.
I'm used to that. So when I hear that, I live for that. You get that rush, and that room, you not. If there's nobody in there, now they starting to bring people in, so you can get that reaction. But if nobody's in there, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna get. And the way we battled with me and Geechee, they had the people all the way over there. So you gotta just tune that out and just rap to your opponent.
Right.
And just think about it like they're gonna. The thing I didn't know is like the people, because when you in on stage, you know you rapping for a lot of people because it's there. So you like, I'm rapping for 2,000 people. So you hear it, you feel it, the energy. When you in there, it ain't a lot of people in there, but you got fucking however many people, 100,000 people watching you, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? 50,000 people watching you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know that. You don't get that feeling when you're in the building because you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't see no comments. You don't hear nothing. You don't know that. So when I was rapping to Geechee, when I finished, you don't really know how you did, honestly.
Right.
I know. I'm just in my. I had like, I got everything out I wanted to say. I got it out clear. I didn't stumble. I didn't do none of that. So I know I'm good. But you don't know how they feel.
Right.
I didn't know nothing until I left. I did the interview, and then somebody told me like, "Yo, you won on the polls. Yeah, you winning on the polls." I'm like, "Oh, word," because polls I normally did. That's a popularity contest to me.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, word, all right," but you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, that shit crazy. It was a lot of niggas who I really seen like, damn, there's a difference.
Yeah.
So like, I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this question, but like, how you feel about props and people just bringing out other people, for like a prop, like in battle rap. Like me, it is so much of a hit or miss thing. Like I wish people just stop doing it.
It's a big hit or miss. That's not my game.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I solely rely on just what I do. Jerry West do that a lot.
Yeah.
And every joint, and it could get corny.
Yeah.
Depending on what it is.
Yeah. For real. And that's like, damn, dog. He really did this shit, and the reaction ain't hit like he probably thought it would. Like, damn, that shit, I'd be embarrassed for him sometimes.
Right.
But not in Jersey specifically.
No, I know,
just
but
people
whoever
in general.
it is, yeah. And it'd be like,
shit. I think the last one, I think Hitman brought out Nick Cannon or whatever.
yeah, and then
Like,
that's my point. It ain't hit right because Nick came out wrong.
yeah.
Nick was supposed to just stand there and come out, and then when it's over, then you go dap Cassidy after, because they cool, but he gave Cassidy, and you see Cassidy using that against him, saying, yeah, Nick only came for me, and that shit crazy. Nick Cassidy, Cassidy got it, man.
Alright. I'm gonna ask you a trait, and I want you to just let me know what battler you think is the best with this certain trait.
Fire. I like that.
Alright. Lyrical.
Lux.
As I got the same. Rebuttal.
Damn, you got a few. Right now, I'm gonna say Geechee.
Rebuttal? I'm gonna say Chef Trez. Or the white boy who Chef Trez had battled. Damn, I be forgetting his name.
Yeah. But for me now, I'm gonna still go Geechee right now.
Oh, all right. Schemes.
Clips.
I think it's a toss up between him and Chilla.
Well, yeah, or Chilla.
Alright, disrespectful.
Awesome.
Yeah, Briz got in his ass though, but yeah. Alright, performance.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say this real quick. Uncle Rock, you know Uncle Rock, 15 Minutes of Fame.
Yeah.
Did an interview with performance. I'm gonna say as a tie.
Between who?
Me and Hitman.
You and Hitman?
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Now I'm gonna tell you why I said that. You look at me like I'm crazy. It's like, Goodz, you know. Uncle Rock did an interview with Mook and Calico. So they was. I think he asked them who got the best performance, or I don't know. That talk came up. They said, "You want to be real? Goodz got the best performance in battle rap."
Right.
Uncle Rock said, "How?" He said he's standing there with a cup and captivates everybody. That's performance. Now people don't look at it like that, and I wasn't even really looking at it like that. You know what I'm saying? And they said, "That's performance. He's performing." The fact that he can stand there with a cup and rap and make you feed into everything he's saying, that's performance. People don't look at that. They just look at the fact that he don't got to do all the gun moves and he's still performing. So that made a lot of sense. So of course I'm gonna say Hitman though.
All right.
I'm gonna say K-Shine. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Hitman and K-Shine.
All right. I think Briz up there with him.
I definitely think Briz up there too. But you asking me one, I'm gonna go Hitman. I'll probably say Hitman. Hitman, K-Shine. I'm gonna lean towards that.
All right. Funny.
Shit. That's even mere clips, I think.
Oh. Yeah.
It's probably somebody. I think even mere clips. I probably think clips more than me though.
All right. Punching.
Rumney.
For sure. Well-rounded. Overall.
I pick me.
Yeah, you well-rounded. I think if I just gotta go with everything
Pick
in one, I probably say Ill Will.
True.
Like Ill Will.
True.
He everything I said, he got it.
True.
But yeah, I just wanted to go through that with you.
That's fire. Yeah. True. I can see that.
So I always wonder when it come to battle rap, like, do y'all like take a breath mint or whatever, like before the battle, or you know?
Nah.
Like I know some
of
cats.
the niggas be up there stink.
Yeah.
Like they be stink.
Yeah.
Everything about them.
And then it's like, you know, like how is it like when you just right there and a motherfucker just accidentally spit in your face when they rapping and shit, like cause I know these motherfuckers be real close, and I always just wonder how that shit is, like how you can keep your composure with that shit.
It's a business. I mean, if you watch when people battle me, they don't really be in my face like that. And I be telling them to though, like, yo, do you? I don't know, but they don't really. But at the end of the day, man, yeah, it's hard to deal with. I ain't all that spitting in my face shit and all that. But at the end of the day, it's a business.
Right.
I don't know about no, but I know other people get paid good money, but I get paid real good money to go up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I learned that, like, what I get paid, you ain't gonna want to lose that money over you get upset because a nigga yelling in your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You sign up for that shit going into it, so you know what it is already.
So speaking of that, like, how you feel about the over-aggressive battles that's like, you know, bumping guys, like shoulder bumping and shit?
Too much. I'm not one of that. Yeah. See, I don't go through none of that shit.
I don't like none of that shit. Like,
but I feel like they do that to people. Like they know they do it to people. They know they can do it too.
Yeah.
That shit is not. That's unsportsman. Like, you know.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Bumping, pulling, grab. I'm not into none of that shit. Man, just rap. Just stand there and rap and we good. You can yell. You can yell at me. You can do whatever you want. Just don't touch. Don't put your hands on me. Nothing like that.
Right. So is it anything in like the contracts that you can make yourself to where you don't want an opponent talking about certain things.
I used to put my daughter in my contract.
Yeah.
They couldn't say nothing about my daughter. I used to put my contract.
Yeah.
Not now though.
Oh, you don't care no more now? Like,
Nah, my daughter had a talk with me. My daughter be 15 this year. She said, my daughter told me that's the only thing they could say to get under your skin, so why I let them do it. That's what my daughter told me after that. And she watched battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So she watched me. So I used to feel like I ain't gonna let her see no man disrespecting her in her father's face. It just ain't gonna happen.
right.
But that's when that was younger. Now that I got older and I had to talk with her, she, you know what I'm saying? It's like, now I don't, you know, it's part of the game. What I would do is this. The crazy disrespectful shit I'm not for though. Still not for. I'll make your daughter suck my dick, and then I'm not for none of that.
Right.
But I learned I'm not gonna fuck up the battle for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? On stage, we definitely gonna handle it after the battle.
Yeah.
I learned to do that, like at least, you know what I'm saying, be a man about it. We'll handle it after the battle. I ain't gonna, you know, fuck it up on stage and all that.
Yeah, because you got like a little rapper being a hothead and shit.
Nah, not me, man. I'm the coolest nigga in the world, man. I don't do shit, man. Man, I was younger.
So speaking of, you know, all that type of shit, like what your take is on the industry rappers nowadays, you know, talking about smoking this person, putting this person in the air, talking about their dead ops and all that. What's your take on that coming from a battle rapper?
That shit is street. That's street shit.
Right.
That's street shit, because if you talk about a nigga, anything about a loved one that somebody cares about or something like that, you taking it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If a nigga right hand man died and you talk about it, you just take it somewhere else. You gotta be prepared to go where it's gonna go.
Yeah, like one of the first times I seen, I think Arsenal was talking about DNA fought of that pass. I was like, damn.
Yeah, they battle rap is different though.
Yeah.
Bro. They you can't. That's what happened with the Briz and Mook shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they said something about Mook. I didn't agree with that.
Yeah.
You can't say nothing about nigga Mook mother, you know, just passed.
Right.
Maybe like 3 months before, 2 months before the battle.
Right.
A nigga still grieving, yo. That's his mom's. It's not a nigga, you know what I'm saying, friend or his dog or his cat, nigga. That's a nigga mother, you know, mother. Like, he's still grieving, he's still feeling that shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, the battle, you don't do that, bro. It gotta be something. There gotta be some kind of morals to this shit and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you on that. So like the Ultimate Madness event had took place, you know, for 100K each to the winner. Well, not each, but 100K to the winner. And some people got real tight, like especially Sirius Jones. I seen his little interview. He was mad as the fuck, and he was really mad more so of the judges. And I think you had made a YouTube saying how you was asked to be one of the judges.
Yeah.
But I think you had turned it down. Like, who you think should be judging these battles? Like actual battle rappers or bloggers? Like that just know a lot about battle rap.
I think both. Like I was saying, why they didn't have I think Uncle Raw would have been a dope judge. I think like that they should pick a blogger or people that really know that's into battle rap. I think you should have a blog, at least one blogger and at least one unbiased battle rapper. Or somebody that did battle rap or something like that.
Is there such thing as an unbiased? I mean, I know you say you unbiased, but like deep down inside, if your man's really going against this dude and it was close, but you deep down inside you think your man's.
I don't got no man's a battle rap.
Well, I'm just talking about for the most people.
Oh.
For other people, you like, is there such thing as a real unbiased judge?
I mean, if I went up there with being biased, if Clips was in that tournament and he battled somebody and I felt like he lost, I'm gonna say he lost. He gonna have to be mad at me. You lost the battle. I'm not gonna be fake. I would tell you the same thing. I would tell him, like I tell you, I would tell you the same thing. I mean, I'm judging. I gotta be real. I can't fend for you. You know what I'm saying? I can't. So yeah, I think that's how it should be.
All right. So how you think we can improve on battles not taking so long and like events? You know, because people be waiting out there before the events start. It probably start a little later. Waiting in between battles, you know, it'd be long as hell. People drinking, standing up, getting tired midway through, and it kind of have effects on the crowd reactions. Definitely. You know, towards the later rounds. Definitely. What you think they could do to improve on that? Not
book so much battles and get them going quicker.
Yeah.
So I think it should be a five battle minimum. That's it. No more than 5 battles.
Okay.
And the time between shouldn't be long.
Right.
It should be first battle go, boom, maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minute. 10-minute intermission.
10-minute intermission, maybe 15 the most. 15, right back to the battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It should be like that.
Alright, so like within the southern cities that's not known for battling, you know, you think it's a tough crowd, or it doesn't matter where y'all at? Like the fans who come and pay, 9 times out of 10 they're battle rap fans.
Yeah, I think now battle rap is so big, it don't matter where you go.
Right.
Well, whoever's in that building is a battle rap fan.
Okay.
So that's that.
Yeah, 'cause actually
some crowds be worse than others though, but they still battle rap fans. But you got to deal with that. All come with the game, bro.
Yeah.
It's all. You can't get an excellent crowd all the time. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to battle Hitman in St. Louis. They got booed the whole battle.
Yeah, I'm saying
It's
that
come
shit.
with the game. I didn't. My first bar, they didn't let me get a word out. You know, but it come with the game. At that time, it was a bad time. I shouldn't have went down there. That's when Clips just battled Averb, and they booed him up here. You know what I'm saying? And they returned the favor to me. That shit part of the game, yo.
Yeah, actually, my first battle rap event I attended was actually Gnome Out Here when you battled Rock.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That was my first battle rap I attended. Like once I seen that card and they were coming to Houston, I was like, oh shit, I gotta go.
That shit was live.
Alright, so Tay, he like real consistent like through his whole career. But I must say, like, you know, after he battled you, he wasn't really just dog walking niggas. Like, you think you found a chink in his armor?
I feel like I do that to everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody I battle after me, they don't look the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I open up a door where people know how to attack them. I feel like I did that with Rock. I feel like I did it with Geechee. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I did it with X Factor. He didn't even, after me, he was in X Factor. The only one I battled Verb. Me and Verb had a good battle, but Verb, I wouldn't say Verb fell off for a minute, but I don't think it was because of me. I don't know, but then he had picked back up. You know what I'm saying? But I did that to a lot of people I battled. It was the same shit. So.
Yeah. And with that Verb battle, I think that line, he had that one line that anemic.
Crazy.
He had that anemic line,
Crazy.
and everybody flipped that shit since. But who's on your Mount Rushmore battle rap?
Shit, that's hard, man. It's hard. Cause I don't feel like it's 4 people. I feel like it's hard to just pick 4. Just like you said, who's the GOAT? You can't pick one GOAT in battle rap. But it depends on what's the qualifications. Like people say that, but what's the qualifications of it?
Well, just not legendary, you know.
Because people will put who they favorite is, and that's
who
not
your favorite. That's what I'm saying. Who your favorite?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's not Mount Rushmore. That's just who my favorite.
All right,
is.
who your 4 favorites right now?
If I had to put them on the joint up there, I would probably put Lux, Moot. It's hard, man. Maybe Arsenal.
Arsenal? Arsenal, he did a lot for battle rap.
That's why I feel like you gotta go up there for that. He did a lot. He's the most viewed battler.
Yeah.
I feel like for those reasons, he gotta go up there.
Most people who don't really know about battle rap, they know about Arsenal.
You know what I'm saying? That 4th one is very, very hard, bro. I don't know.
Clips?
I want to put Clips, but Clips ain't. I feel like Clips ain't. He ain't been right now. He's not like assistant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would put Clips. I had Clips up there before. I'll put Clips.
All right. So you say you got a cologne out right now, and you got the cannabis going. Like, you know, tell us more about that.
Well, like I said, I never thought in a million years I'd be able to drop a cologne. You know what I'm saying? That's just shit that was far-fetched. But I got into cologne. Maybe like, I always was into smelling good though.
Right.
Then I got into cologne maybe like 6 months ago. And then to the point where I got like 50 bottles. I just start buying them all the time. I never thought I'd buy a $300 bottle of cologne, $400 bottle. I start buying shit like that. I just start getting into it. I said, damn, I want to do my own cologne. So it started off as like just something I wanted to do to make for me. But then when I did all the research, I found everything, I went to the spot. Then when I did, I said, damn, this shit smell good.
Right.
Now I want to put this out. I want other people to have it, like, this is fire. I said I'm gonna do it. Once that clicked in my mind, I did it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? When I got with a designer to design a little sticker, a little cover for me to put, and I just did it. And it was, you know, I didn't know how it was gonna go. I didn't think it was gonna go crazy or nothing like that. I was just putting it out just to put it out, and whatever it did, it did. You know what I'm saying? But I had a good response. The first day I dropped, I had a terrific response. The first week was, you know what I'm saying, I sold out.
Right.
So I was like, damn, like that's dope that people fucking with it this much. And this is me selling out with people, they not even smelling it.
Yeah.
They just going off of me, my presentation and buying it. That's support.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, you have a bunch of fans or followers, but supporters is something totally different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So you say you just got into it like 6 months ago, like you was in the oils and stuff before?
Yeah, like oils, like, well, yeah, whatever smell good. I was in all like whatever oils, shit, like just whatever you could, lotions, like anything that smelled good. I was in shit like that. I just wasn't fucking with cologne. My man Bones was in the cologne shit hard, and he bought a $400 bottle of cologne. I screamed at him. I'm like, you stupid, man. Fuck you about $400. That's dumb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then he wore something one day that I really liked. It smelled like baby powder or something. I'm like, what's that? He told me what it was. I said, I'm going to buy that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that. It was kind of like $130. Went, found it, bought it. From then I actually went and wound up buying another cologne and not that one.
Yeah.
Because when I smelt it, the cologne he had on, they said you got to smell it on somebody. You got to smell it yourself. You spread it on the paper, it smells totally different. You ain't gonna get the same shit. So when I smelled it on the paper, I'm like, damn, is this the one he had on? It smelled good, but it smelled a little different. Then I smelled another joint, and that was fire. I wound up buying that one. But then I'm like, nah, but I wanted this one. Fuck it. I went back the next day and bought that one. So I wound up buying 2 in 2 days, and from there it was over.
Yeah, I fuck with the 1 in a million.
Yeah.
So what's the name of your cologne?
Slick Talk Leather and Chocolate Leather.
Oh, all right. Yeah. And what about the cannabis?
Cannabis come, yeah. We just launched. We just got everything rocking in the Bay Area. We all in the Bay Area. We coming up top to New York, and cause they just made weed legal in New York, Jersey, but the whole Bay Area we got rocking right now. So we expanding right now. She's going to all the stores. So.
Yeah, you being good. I always thought you'd have a clothing line.
Cliche. It's just a little cliche to me. Everybody got a clothing line, so I ain't want to do that. But I got some right now. I actually got some Slick Talk crew necks coming out. They be out this week actually. I got a sneaker coming out too.
All right, cool.
I got a sneaker coming out called Slick Walks.
Slick Walks.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, so how long you plan on battling, like before you retire? And
I don't know. I'm never gonna say I'm retired. If I do it, I just ain't gonna come back.
Right.
I don't like when people say they retired and 2-3 years later they come back. They just don't look. So I'm not gonna say it because I might get the urge.
Yeah.
I might be 60 years old and get the urge to want to battle. I might fucking want to do it and just do it. So I don't want to. I would never say I'm retired.
60 years old, come back in 30, a nigga.
Yeah, crazy. Top nigga.
So what's next for Goodz?
Yo, honestly, whatever's out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking into opening a hookah lounge now. I think I want to do that. I think I want that to be my next thing. But whatever's out there, I'm just trying to put my hands in everything, man. Like I said, I just did a movie. It should be out like June. Maybe some more acting. I think I want to try that a little bit. Yeah, just this sneaker thing is a big thing for me. So dropping this sneaker, I think I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna see how that go for me.
All right.
And yeah, I'm gonna take it from there.
You got any shout outs you'd like to make?
Shout out to Haymaker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to listen, shout out to my supporters. That's without that I wouldn't be able to shout out or we'd be able to talk about colognes and business and stuff like that. So the biggest shout out to my supporters. Whoever support me, like shout out to y'all. That's the biggest thing to me. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. All right. There you have it. Goodz Da Animal. Thanks for rocking out with me, man.
No better, man. Appreciate it.
NoCap Nofilter.
Yeah.
Till next time.